Hi guys, thank you for watching this video and joining me on your mats. My name is Joy and I will be guiding you through a all levels flow. And today we're going to be focusing on twisting and detoxing. So basically flushing, the system and releasing toxins and, sweating a little bit. So I hope you enjoy, and as always, feel free, to take and do what serves you. Make sure to listen to your body and that you are breathing. If you have anything going on with your, back, make sure that you are gentle, modify as needed, okay? So we're going to start seated, and you can sit either crossing your legs or you can sit like me on your heels or even extending the legs as well. So you're just going to inhale, sweep your arms up, and then exhale, twist to your left. Just starting with a gentle twist here. Use your inhales to lengthen the spine. Exhale, perhaps go a little deeper. And come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Another big breath in through the nose. Stay for your exhale. And then come back to center. Grow tall through the spine. Bring your palms to touch and then draw the hands to the heart. All right, we're gonna come to our backs a little bit and just add a little bit more movement here. So as you come down to your back, you can either bring your arms to cactus or you can just extend your arms by the sides of your body, and you're gonna bring your legs to a tabletop, and you can squeeze the knees or you can keep your feet about hip width apart here. Take an inhale through the nose, exhale, slowly lower the legs to the right. Come back to center, and then lower your legs to the left. So you're gonna feel perhaps a little cracking on your spine. Come back to center, do this 3 times on each side. Move it slow with control. There's no need to rush here. Last one, big breath in. Slow breath out as you twist. Final one to the left. And then come back to center. Good work. You can plant your feet on the floor for a few breaths, maybe just windshield the legs a little bit. Very nice. All right, from here, you're gonna tabletop your legs again. Make sure you activate through your feet, so flex your feet. Good. Inhale, you can lift your shoulders, or you can keep one hand on the ground. And now we're gonna bring the arms outside your right leg. So you're twisting to the right. So this is a little bit of core here. Make sure your neck is nice and neutral, that you're not tucking your chin, crunching your neck. Take an inhale. Extend your left leg up. Slowly hover the leg. Inhale, rebend your knee. Exhale, slowly hover that leg. Breathe. We're gonna do 2 more of those. Inhale. Last one. Hover the leg here. Pulse that leg for 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Release your feet to the ground. You can give yourself a little belly rub here. Come back to your breath. And then tabletop your legs once again. Remember, try to keep your low back heavy on the ground. Pull the belly in and engage. Lift your shoulders and then twist to your left this time. Wake up your toes. Relax your neck. Inhale. Keep going. So as you start to exhale, you hover the leg. Inhale, rebend your knee, extend your leg. Exhale. 2 more, my friends. Last one. Hold it here, lift a little higher, and pulse for 3, 2, 1. All right, very nice. Again, windshield wipe your legs. Breathe here. And then let your legs fall to the right. So your feet can be as wide as your sticky mat. Bring your knees to touch. Let your knees fall to the right, and you can stack your ankle on top of the leg as you shift your gaze towards the left shoulder. Another breath in through the nose. Slow breath out. And then release mindfully and switch sides. Let your knees fall to the left. This time you turn your gaze to the right shoulder. Keep breathing mindfully with intention. And come back to center. All right, you're gonna start to rock and roll the length of your spine. And then just come to tabletop. All right. So as you come to your tabletop, make sure you tone. Let me turn this way. Tone your belly. Stack your shoulders over the wrists. And then start to move through cat and cow. Inhale, lift your gaze, slide the shoulders down. Exhale, round your spine, especially the mid and upper back here. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl the spine. Start to move like you, maybe adding a little bit more movement. If you want to exhale, press back. Inhale for cow, or you can even start to draw circles here. And then when you come to a neutral spine next time, we're gonna do a little bit of dynamic movement here before we thread the needle. So you're gonna inhale, raise your left arm up. Exhale, bring your arm under the torso and then press yourself up again. Do this 2 more times as you follow your breath. Final one. Inhale, reach. Now exhale, thread the needle. So bring your head to the floor or a block. Try to keep your hips in line with the knees. Your hand can stay on the ground, or you can, I like to stretch my arm over my ear. So I add a little bit of a side body stretch here. Just try to find balance between effort and ease as you rest in this shape. breathe big. And then slowly walk your hand back under the shoulder. Press yourself back into that tabletop. Raise your arm up. And then reach the fingers in front of you as you extend your right leg. Bend your knee. Grab a hold of your foot or your ankle for a little quad stretch. My hamstring is cramping, so I'm just gonna try this again, and it may not work for you. And then release. Inhale for cow, exhale round. Breathe in and breathe out. So now we're gonna do the other side. So come to a neutral spine, pull that belly in. Inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, back up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, breathe big here. And then exhale, thread your needle. Bring your head to the floor or a block. Reach your arm over your head if that serves you. We have 3 more breaths here. Last one, friends. Walk your hand back, press yourself up. Inhale, peel the chest open. Exhale, reach your arm in front of you. You can pause here or bend your knee, grab a hold of your foot. It's working on the side. I walk a lot, and believe me, I stretch my hamstrings almost every day, but you just never know, right? That's why it's important to come with an open mind to your mat and just go with the flow. Work with what's available to you. And then slowly release. And then curl your toes under, press up and back to downward facing dog. Feel free to paddle your feet and shake your head yes and no. Remember, this is your opportunity to center, to ground yourself, and also to scan the body, right? Noticing what it feels like today at this moment whenever you step on your mat. Relax the shoulders, but root down from the hands. So really claw the fingers, soak your palms on your mat. So you shift your weight a little bit more towards your lower body. And then you're gonna start to crisscross your legs, walking towards the top of your mat. So step your right foot to the left, and then the left to the right, and just take your time here. And then when you get to the top, step your feet about just hip width. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Breathe and lengthen. Flat back, breathe out, fold. Uttanasana, final one. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press through your feet to rise. Inhale to stand. And then exhale right back down. Breathe in to lengthen. And breathe out, step your left foot back. And then you're gonna raise your right arm. So now watch that left shoulder so you're not collapsing and it's not coming out towards your ear. To untuck your back toes. And then just start to draw circles here with your arm. You're gonna move in both the directions here. And reverse. Next time time your fingers point back, hold it there, bend your knee, grab a hold of your foot or your ankle. Or you don't. All right. Hold it here on that twist and quad stretch. This is real life, my friends. This is not, there's no editing here, no pretending. Good, and then slowly, just frame your foot. You're gonna step back to your downward dog. And then we're gonna inhale, slide forward, and then lower down to your belly. I want you to bring your hands wide outside your sticky mat, coming to a spider cobra. So inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your chest once again, tone those legs. Now dip your left shoulder, so twist to your right. And come back to center, breathe in, breathe out, switch. Inhale and exhale, release. Downward dog. Step your left foot forward, bring your knee down to the ground, untuck your back toes. So you can always walk your hand a little bit wider here. Plug the shoulder back and down. Inhale, lift your arm. And then exhale, start to draw those circles. Keep leaning back as you twist, open your chest. And reverse. And next time your hand reaches back, again, you can bend your knee, grab a hold of your foot or your ankle, taking that quad stretch if that works for you. My hamstrings are not being too friendly today. So I'm just going to stick with my twist and reach my arm back. And then slowly release. Step back to downward dog. And we're gonna roll forward to that plank, lower down. Inhale, take cobra or upward dog. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Take another mindful breath here. Step your right foot forward. Keep the back knee lifted if you can. That front knee is over your ankle. Inhale, raise your arm. Exhale, frame your foot. Extend both legs, pyramid pose. Just another deep inhale through the nose. Mindful exhale. And rebend your knee. Step back, downward dog. We're gonna go right into the other side. Step your foot. Tone that back leg if your knee is not touching the ground. Inhale, raise your arm. Exhale, release. Extend both legs. Notice where you feel the most sensation here. I definitely feel my hamstring. It's screaming right now. So try to soften into that space where you feel tightness, restriction, right? Resistance. And then slowly step back to plank here and feel free to take your flow. or you can skip and we come to downward dog. All right, my friends, raise your right leg to the sky. We're gonna tap the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen, reach the leg up. Exhale, twist again. We're gonna do this 3 times. Good, step your right foot forward. Now from here, you're gonna hover your arms. You may stay here, or you can bring the hands to the heart center. Take a big breath in. Notice how my spine is nice and long. I'm gonna hook my left elbow outside. You can make a fist here with your right hand, or palms can touch, and you press and twist. Keep bending through that front knee. Back leg super strong, my belly pulls in. Twist a little more. And slowly release. Extend your front leg. Go a little deeper on that hamstring stretch. Lengthen through the spine. And then just step back to your downward dog. Let those heels melt towards the earth. On your next inhalation, raise your left leg. Tap your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Make sure you shift those shoulders forward. Do this one more time. Twist, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot forward. Remember, you can always keep the knee on the ground, otherwise you start to hover the hands from up through the back leg. And remember, you can maybe just stay here and take that gentle twist, otherwise you hook your elbow all the way. Either bring your palms to touch or make a fist and press to create space and twist. Slowly, mindfully release, come back to center. And then exhale, extend both legs, pyramid pose. Find stillness. Find more space. All right, and then step back to plank, take your flow, or come to your downward dog. All right. As you come to your downward dog, this time, we're going to twist and we're gonna balance at the same time. So give it a try. I know it can be a tricky, challenging pose, but see what happens, right? Be open, willing to try something new. So some of you may need to have your hands on blocks here, but I do want you to keep your hands flat, right? So don't come to your fingertips here. Walk the hands back just enough where your left hand can catch your right shin or your ankle. Press firmly through the right palm. So you're twisting here, right? You're gazing under the armpit. Now we start to extend even more, tone that left leg, and then slowly start to raise your left leg. Wake up your toes, press through that heel. You can raise that leg maybe 1 or 2 inches, doesn't have to be super high. And then slowly release. Take a child's pose, roll your wrists. Relax your shoulders. One more mindful resting breath here. All right, we're gonna do the other side now, and one side might be easier for you. You may feel a little bit more a little bit stronger, more stable. Walk the hands back just a couple of inches. Remember, so you're still in a downward dog shape here. It's just a narrow one. Take your right hand to your shin or to your ankle. Root down through the hand. Tone the belly. And then slowly start to extend your right leg up. Trust yourself. Find your focal point, your drishti. Breathe here. One more. And then slowly release. Either take child's pose or you can just sit on your heels for a moment. Roll those shoulders if you're sitting. Maybe roll the wrists. What I love about, the balancing poses is that they keep us in the present moment, right? It requires a lot of awareness, attention, dedication, right? You need to commit. Come to your downward dog. All right, bend your knees, look forward, make your way to the top of your mat. Breathe in to lengthen and breathe out to fold. Inhale, sit low chair pose, my friends. For this one, I want y'all to bring your feet to touch. Normally I do my chair poses with my feet hip width, but for this one, bring them to touch. For something a little bit more gentle, you're just gonna open twist, all right? Otherwise, bring your hands to touch. You're gonna hook your elbow outside your leg. Press firmly. Lengthen through the spine, through the neck. Engage your belly, the weight just towards your heels. Make sure the left knee is not poking forward. Square the hips, sit an inch lower. And come back to center and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit low chair pose. Bring your hands back to the heart. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Another inhale. Exhale. Hook your elbow, press through the palms, square off the hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Step your feet to just about hip width apart. Grab your elbows with opposite hands. Let your torso drape over the legs. Allow your low back to release. Release your hands. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, stack or jump. You can move through your flow. Downward dog, that's where we meet. Take your right leg high. Tap your knee to your right elbow, hold, and to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, knee to your nose, step your foot forward. Ooh, that built some fire here. I'm sweating already. Slowly, you're gonna just, again, bring the hands towards the heart center. You are lengthening through the spine, tone that back leg, so you're lifting your tailbone slightly. Option, again, to hook that elbow, or just do more of a, open your arms wide and twist. Otherwise, you want to hinge slightly at the hips here so you can lengthen that low back so there's no crunching. And then you can hook your elbow here and bring the palms to touch, or you can extend your arms here and open your wings. Breathe, trust, stay present. One more. And slowly come back to center. Extend your leg here just for one breath. Inhale, rebend your knee. You're gonna keep your left hand on the ground, and we're gonna take a side plank. Option to do supported as you walk that foot towards the center of your mat and just support yourself here. Otherwise, you're gonna stack both hips and feet. And to add a little bit more, you're gonna thread the needle. So you're adding a little twist here. Inhale, exhale. Final one. Inhale, reach, regular plank. You know what to do. Move like you. All right, let's take that left leg high. Take your knee to your left elbow. Tap it to your right elbow and switch. Last one. Step your foot forward. All right, square off the hips. As you inhale, you come up to prepare. We're gonna add that twist. Again, lift here, engage, pull your belly in. And then exhale, twist. Any variation that works for you. A block can be nice and handy here on the outside of that foot. Last one. And slowly release. Extend your front leg. Catch your breath. Slow down. And rebend your knee here. Remember, you're gonna keep one hand on the ground and we're gonna do that side plank. So balancing on the right hand, either do supported or stack both feet and hips. Inhale, exhale, thread the needle. Regular plank, move like you, or find a resting pose. It can be downward dog, child's pose, or just a seated meditation here. If you need to roll the wrists, take a moment to do so now. or maybe you need to release some heat from your body. And all right, friends, whew, we're gonna come now to the more restorative yin portion of the class, which is, meant to cool down the body, to slow down the breath. So let's find, I'm actually gonna be sitting this way. So we're gonna do Janu Shirshasana. Bend your right knee, sit tall here. I like to rock my sits bones back a little bit. Take an inhale. Exhale, just walk your hands forward, but notice how I'm keeping my spine long. If you notice you're starting to do this already, I want you to pause, take a step back, keep your spine long, and then as you can keep the integrity of the pose, you keep folding, otherwise just pause. You can bend your left knee as much as you need here. Relax your shoulders down. Notice if they're creeping up towards your ears. You can grab your shin, your ankle, or the outer edge of your foot. All right, we're gonna be adding a twist here as well. So your right hand is gonna come either to the outside of your shin or to the outside of your foot. Now take your left hand in line with your left hip. You're just on your fingertips here. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your right elbow and start to twist your rib cage to the left. For some of you, maybe your ear comes down to your leg. And then slowly release. All right, now I'm gonna give you a couple of options here. You're gonna hug that right heel under the left leg, or you can keep your bottom leg straight, cross your left leg over. Sit nice and tall. Take either your elbow or your forearm outside your leg and twist to your left. So now we're going a little deeper. Make sure you're not leaning back. If your leg is straight, flex your toes. If you're with both knees bent, press that left big toe down. Use your elbow to press into your leg. Twist a little more. And release. Take a counter twist here. And then switch sides. So bend your left knee, extend your right leg, sit tall, flex your toes. Inhale, create space. Exhale, walk your hands. Remind yourself that less is more, so if you start to struggle or force the pose, the stretch, that's not really, servicing you. It's more of a disservice. So remember, the intention of the poses is where we can feel sensations, but be able to find stillness and actually relax into the shape. 2 more breaths here. See if you can go a little bit deeper. And then you're gonna take your right hand outside your hip, left hand either to the outside of your shin or your foot. Inhale, lengthen first, and then exhale, bend your elbow and start to twist here. Hug your heel in. If you want to take this variation, otherwise extend your bottom leg, cross your right leg over, sit tall, right hand behind your back, left elbow hooks on the outside. Again, inhaling to lengthen. For more space, exhale to twist a little bit more. And then mindfully release. And come down to your backs. Hug your knees in. You can take a happy baby here if you want and bend your knees wide, grabbing the shins, ankles, or the ends of your feet. Otherwise, just curl into a tight little ball. Give yourself a hug. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Take an inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And release, melt into your Shavasana, your final relaxation. I encourage you to stay here at least for a couple of minutes. 3 to 5, will be great. Give yourself permission to just relax and absorb all the benefits of the poses. And again, it's always a pleasure to guide you. Thank you so much for sharing your breath energy with me. May you have peace, may you be happy, may you be free. Namaste.